Hi butterflies, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your pick a card reading entitled What do people feel about us as a couple? How do people view us as an actual couple? I actually wanted to do a pick a card like this for a while now, but I felt that, I needed to find the time first and foremostly, and the time is now. So let's take a look at how people view you as a couple. This could also be in regards to yourself and a crush. If you were to get together with this person, how will people view you both as an actual couple? Now you've got a choice between pile number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm going to give you a moment to select which cards or pile that you are drawn to. All right. Okie dokie. Let's see how people view pile number 1 and their person as a couple. All right. Okay. Okay, pile number 1. We have the Page of Cups. Now I'm sensing for some of you that you could be a Piscean, or the person that you are connected with could be a Piscean, right? This could actually be a crush for some of you. And I feel that you may look young for your age, or this person may look young for their age. But I definitely feel that Neptunian quality within this partnership. So you have aura about you whereby people may project onwardly to you, or they may project how they perceive your connection to be. So you have an aspect to your being, I should say, yourself and this person, where people may be intrigued by your coupling, where people may be, intrigued to know what you both do behind closed doors. Like, what are their interests? What are their hobbies? People are interested in your partnership. People may also feel that you are both a very good looking couple and you actually suit. You could actually have features that may resemble each other, or there's something that is, because I'm hearing for some of you, you may be of a different cultural background, or someone could be taller or shorter, whatever the case may be. Someone could be fairer, etc. But I feel like people may see that you actually suit, because you're very good looking individuals is what I'm picking up right here. I feel that individually, yourself and this person could be very sweet natured, very kind, very giving, and people may also enjoy being around you individually. So together as a collective, people will see you as a couple that may give a lot of attention and love and care to each other. One of you could be into music. I'm hearing sports as well. One of you could be into music. And I'm also hearing that some of you may be a cheerleader. This is what's coming to me, right? But some of you, I feel, if you're not into sports, then you are each other's cheerleader. People see that togetherness within this partnership, okay? And if you're not with this person, then people will see that togetherness within this partnership, a sense of being there for one another. I'm always getting a sense of people will want to hang out with you. And if you are around friends and family members, then friends and family members enjoy being in your company, because you have this very soothing and childlike playfulness, okay? Very playful, very nurturing, very caring. That's Cancerian energy, but I'm picking that up with this Page of Cups. People also may view yourself and this person as a couple to be very, sweet natured, as well as very poetic. So you may express yourself through your dress sense, for your hair. You may be into the creative arts, is what I'm picking up. Both of you could be creatives as well. So you may express yourself through your clothes, right? And you both may have like a sort of artistic way of showcasing your personality, and it just gels well, okay? So far, so good, pile number one. We have the Two of Cups. So people perceive you and this individual to be very much so in love, you know. With that Neptunian energy right there with the Page of Cups, I am picking up strongly that people may view yourself and your person as having this fairy tale like relationship, even if it's not that case, right? Because I hear some of you like, it's not all rainbows and fairies, empath. I hear you. But with that Neptunian energy placed in your relationship, Neptune is all about dreams, fantasies, and illusions. So I feel also that people may look at your partnership and wish that they can have a partnership like yours. Like, look how so in love he is with her, or look how so in love she is with him. Look how they care for each other. Oh, they're a good looking couple. Or if they have children, their kids are going to be so good looking. You know, people say that, I feel, about your connection with this person. Or I wish I could meet someone that I can have a soulmate relationship with. I'm hearing for some of you that you could have like relationship goals, because it's like an equal balance of give and take. It's not a connection whereby you love this person more or this person loves you more. This is how people perceive it to be. People perceive that you both love each other equally, and you both have this close bond that is unbreakable. Some of you may have broken up with this person in the past. So you may have, you know, connected with this person when you were much younger. However, you may have reconciled when you were older, but it made your bond more breakable. In the past, people may have tried to get in the way of this actual partnership because they could see the love that existed and that still exists. So people view your partnership as one that is unbreakable, one that is the greatest romance of all, I'm hearing for some of you, or couple goals, okay? Or if you're not married to this individual, people see that eventually one day you'll get married to this person. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is an indication for me, pile number one, that you may have broken up with this individual at some point. It could have been due to maybe one of you wanted to go off to college, or maybe one of you wanted to pursue a certain career. But people may also see you both as, you know, because I feel like I'm picking up on a couple that is either in their, you know, late teens, like 19 onwards, or like early 20s or early 30s. So people may feel like, you know, you both been through a lot, and because you both been through a lot, you only had each other to rely on, which made you more closer, which makes you, you know, which makes your bond, I should say, more unbreakable. People have this sense of they can only get too close to you because you will only show other people certain aspects of your relationship, because you do understand about keeping things quite private, keeping things in-house. So this is an indication of you may have the tendency as a couple to shut others out, okay, because you want to protect your privacy. I'm not really picking up a connection where you actually, you know, take pictures and put them on social media. And if you do, you may have your pictures under private, where only close friends and family members can view your pictures, because you're very protective of your partnership. So people may perceive your connection to be a very protective one, like you're very much protective of each other, of your love, of who gets to be included in this love that you've created. And when I say included, I mean like who gets to know the ins and outs of your relationship. And even those that know a little bit, they don't know all, because of something that happened in the past, i.e. someone may have gotten in the way of this relationship. Someone may have been jealous, or people may have been jealous. And that's another thing. I feel that there could be envy around this connection as well, because the love is so deep, because the love is so great, because you're in union with each other, you know. And some people that haven't got that in their life, unfortunately, or they feel they haven't got that, because, you know, we don't necessarily need to be in a partnership to feel that love. We can gain that love and give that love to ourselves. And I know it's easier said than done, but it all boils down to doing the work. And some people don't do the work, or they don't have time to do the work, yet they have time to envy other people, success or relationships or whatever it may be. They don't know where that person has been. They don't know, you know, the mountains that that person or yourself and this person as individuals had to go through. They don't know what mountains you had to climb to get to the point where you are now. And I feel that at some point in your life, you know, with this person, you may have struggled. This could also indicate, pile number one, that people were against this relationship. You may have gotten with this person when you was at university, and family members may have said, oh, you know, it's going to affect your studies, or, you know, someone may be, you know, there's something about class here. And me personally, right, if once you know, you guys may know me by now, been on YouTube for like 3 years, right? I don't, you know, I don't sway in that type of way. I treat people, you know, as individuals, yes, but I also treat people as a human being, regardless of your background, regardless of your class, your gender, whatever the case may be. But I feel here, unfortunately, yourself or this other person may have been of a different you know, social class than the other person. Someone was more someone's parents, I should say, was quite or maybe financially well off, and they were telling the other person, whether it was your parents or this other your person's parents, were saying, you know, go out with someone that is, you know, an accountant, or going to be something around that. Or they may have felt that it wouldn't last because you may be in a situation where you will, you know, struggle because this person wasn't making as much money. This person could be a creative, or you could be a creative, but there was something around people opposing your connection. And, you know, in that respect, I feel like you may have shut people out, you may have cut people off, but I feel like your relationship went through a transformation. We've got the death card here. Your relationship went through a transformation, a very harsh transformation. Some of you may have run away and eloped, I'm hearing. Some of you may have just run away and cut off your family entirely just to be with this person, and then later on re-emerged back into your family's lives, you know, which may have shocked your family members, you know, which may have made your family members realize that this is actual true love. You know, people may have expected you both to break up, when in actual fact, as the months and the years grew by, you both showed other people that your bond was unbreakable. And I feel that you and your person go through many transformations. Again, I do see a very likable pairing. I do see a very charismatic, I was going to say also, but very soothing to be around, very kind, very caring. So if family members didn't like this person at first, or vice versa, then I feel like once they got to know you, they realized, you know what, this person is amazing. I know why my son went out with her, or I know why my daughter chose him. Okay, but it may have come after a period of pain and having to cut people out, you know. And also, if you didn't, you know, have to cut people out, you may have had to, you know, maybe cut friends and you know, other people that were vying for your attention, or you could see through other people's behavior patterns that they wanted you to break up. And the reason why I say that is because we have the 5 of Rods. So I feel like, you know, you're very attractive, pile number one, as is your person. And I feel that if you are older than, you know, say your late teens, like say 19 onwards, or being in your 20s or 30s, I feel that you may look very young for your age, is what I'm picking up. And unfortunately, I feel there could be jealousy in this connection where your relationship goes through many transformations, right? People may also view you both as, you know, in the past you may have argued a bit, is what I'm picking up. And there may have been a sense of not trusting the other person. And that's due to the fact that people were trying to get involved in your connection. People trying to pull you both apart from each other because they saw how strong the bond was. So it may have caused a lot of drama in your relationship. So people may have viewed you both to be quite argumentative, you know, in the past. But again, I feel that your connection went through a transformation where you both evolved to a higher way of being, is what I'm picking up. And also I feel with the 5 of Rods that there was many disagreements within your partnerships where both family members may not have liked each other. Maybe your friends may not have liked your person, and vice versa. And this could also represent other people trying to infringe on your connection due to jealousy. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So people, like I said, you know, will view you and this person as a couple that will eventually marry one day. Okay, some of you may have a child with this person, but people see you as very loyal to each other. And I do feel that if there were some jealousy, or if there is some jealousy, it's only because people would like to be in a partnership like yours. I also feel that, you know, for those of you that could have been your partner, could have been yourself, I feel that one of you wasn't making as much money as the other, because one of you may have been, you know, starting out in your creative career, and the other person was the breadwinner, and this could have been a thing for your family members, right? And I feel that now your person could be financially stable. You know, it's something like you both leveling up. And also I feel that your person is recognized as reaching their achievement, reaching their goals now, or you could be recognized as reaching your achievement and your goals. Because I do feel that in the past, you know, people may have seen you both as struggling. So you may have cut this individual, you know, you may have cut your family members or someone off, whoever was your carer at the time, or you may both have been struggling due to the fact that you were both in university and you may have been away from your family. And even if your family were the type of families to actually support both of you, you may have both cut them off in order to show that you could support yourself. There's something about that here. But now I feel that you're financially stable, or people view you both as eventually being financially stable, as creating a legacy for yourself. This is speaking about abundance, right? So people do see you as a very abundant couple. I'm getting that energy of, you know, Saturn, whereby they want to be close to you, but there's a coldness there. And I'm not saying you're a cold couple, but they understand why you're that way inclined. This could be the same people that may have tried to break you up or said you shouldn't be with each other. There's an era of distance that you have, and there's an era of regret. So some people actually regret the way they've treated you as a couple in the past, because they now see that, you know, you do love this person, or that this person does love you. And this is a true love connection, a deep soulmate connection. This actual relationship has shown people that it doesn't matter where you come from or your background, that love is what I'm picking up right here. This is what you've taught people here, and you had to go through a lot of different things in order to get here as well. People also see you as a couple. Okay, I was picking up more family, how family view you, and close friends, right? But people also see you as a couple, you know, as people that are very sexy, is what I'm picking up with that scorpionic energy. Very mysterious, very sexy. And again, with that Neptune thrown in there, I wonder what they get up to behind closed doors, right? So people are intrigued by you. Some of you may have social media accounts where you allow others to follow you individually, and, you know, people may view you as both very attractive and seductive individuals, and you may not even put pictures up of each other. It's just yourselves, right? So people will think to themselves when they see your pictures, like, oh, I wonder if they got a man, or I wonder if they got a girlfriend, or, I wonder how their partner may look, because they're so attractive. You're so intriguing. You're so mysterious, okay, and hypnotic. So when people do actually see you as a, you know, couple, they see you as, you know, individuals that are very enticing, hypnotic, very seductive, you know. And if I were to give your connection a zodiac sign to represent, I will say it's very scorpionic. Okay, so it's very transformative. Your aura is very intense, very seductive. Some of you could be a Scorpio, or you could be connected with a Scorpio. There could be some Capricorn thrown in there as well. Someone may have like a Venus in Capricorn, or a Mercury in Capricorn. This Taurus energy, this Piscean energy as well. We have career and finance. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah, I feel that there's a strong indication that yourself or the other person was making more money than the other one, right? And this may have been a fear, maybe to both of yourselves, but there's a part of your connection where you kept quite private. So that actual fear wasn't discussed with outsiders, but outsiders, you know, they voice their opinions on the fact that, you know, you may not do so well if you belong with this specific person, or is something around that. But I feel like people see you both as, you know, high achievers. People see you both as, because I'm hearing 10th house energy, people see you both as, you know, going to be successful if you're working on something. They see you both as a power couple. We have it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah. So this is an indication that yourself and your person are perceived by others as, you know, very accepting, because not only are you accepting of others, it's like because your way of being, because you project onwardly to others, i.e. you are accepting of others, people eventually begin to accept the partnership. There is some sort of difference here that may have caused, you know, some people to disagree about the pairing. But I'm almost hearing like people have no choice but to agree, because we ain't going anywhere, we ain't breaking up. So it's safe for you to love. And I also feel like it may have taken a long time for, you know, people like your friends and family to warm to the fact that you're with each other. Okay, this person is okay. It's safe for me to open my heart or my home to this person because my daughter has chosen him, or my son has chosen her. Open your heart to give and receive the highest love of all. They see you as both accepting people. They see you as individuals that treat everyone fairly with that Neptunian energy as well. But there's still something about your partnership that they want to find out more about. It's like people are quite nosy in regards to what you both do behind closed doors, or, you know, where you go on vacation, or what you enjoy doing together. They're very intrigued, I should say. Okay. Forgiving and learning. Yeah. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. People see that you've both been through a lot. Those that know you well, they see that you've both been through a lot. And that could be in regards to, you may have struggled in the past. This could be like a rags to riches story. And I feel for some of you, you're on your way to becoming very successful. Okay. Some of you could be in partnership with your partner in regards to business, and you're on your way to success. And I feel also with your relationship, it gives other people the incentive to maybe think outside the box, because there's the energy of you and your partner thinking outside the box, or people may have both perceived you both, I should say, as, you know, being outside the box, being different, not really putting you both together, both being highly attractive individuals, but not necessarily putting you both together. Because some of you may work like in an office, or some of you could be a creative, but there's two worlds that are joining force here. And this could also be, you know, both of you belonging to two different parts of the world and then coming together. And I feel like people see that you both had gone through a lot in order to sustain this actual connection. So people that do know you, i.e. your friends, know that you had to go through a lot to, you know, for your parents to accept this person, or vice versa, or, you know, struggling in high school or in university in order to be where you are now. Because there's something about struggling here, but overcoming some sort of hardship. We have chemistry. So people sense the chemistry when you're around each other. Even if you guys are not holding hands, there's a certain look that you give each other. And I do feel like when you're in public, there is an energy of you both having to touch each other, or maybe to stroke the other person's back, or the way you both conversate with each other, you know, the way your partner gazes at you, the way you gaze at your partner, the way you listen to your partner, the way your partner listens to you, the way you laugh at each other's jokes. Or you guys have this type of energy where you have your own inside jokes that other people, Neptunian energy, other people want to get in on those jokes. But again, we have the 5 of Pentacles. There's a door that's shut. We're only going to allow you to get so close, yet you are both inclusive. So people do see you as inclusive. However, you do hold space for privacy in your connection, and there's a lot of chemistry, and people want to be around that. Okay, so this is very sizzling to me. This is like scorpionic energy. We've got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, you know, people may feel like you're both obsessed with each other, and you may spend a great deal of time with each other. That's for some of you, but for some of you, people may feel like you're always around each other, you're always reliant on each other, and I feel that's more to do so with jealousy, because some people, you know, who chose this path, some of your friends and family who know you, actually would yearn to have something like that. So people may have said to you both in the past, oh, you guys spend too much time with each other, it's not gonna end well, something like that. So people may perceive you both to always be with each other. People may also see you as each other's best friend. Not only are you romantic, not only are you both romantic with each other and you have a romantic partnership, you're also best friends. Okay. We also have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this could also include that you've met this person in the past for some of you. I'm also picking up, this could be Sagittarius that you're connecting with, or you could be a Sagittarius, that this could be a past partner you met when you was in, high school, college, university, and you connected again with this person. You may both have went your separate ways, but gotten back together when you were much elder. This is also an indication that you may have a past life connection in your natal charts. So for instance, this person may have a Rahu, which is North Node in Sagittarius or Capricorn, and you could be a Capricorn Venus, say. Or you may have a South Node in Sagittarius, and this person may have a Leo Venus. So something here that connects you both, and there's a feeling and an energy of feeling like you met each other in a past life. And again, some of you, this is a partner from the past that you are with now. Okay. And then we have separation. Yeah, there was a separation that happened in the past due to you both wanted to go your separate ways. And maybe again with the Five of Wands, I feel like there was a lot of interference in this relationship that resulted in both of you having to separate. I'm hearing that some people were happy that you separated because they could see the potential of what was to be, which would be what you have with this person now, or which could actually be what you're going to have with this person in the future. So for some of you listening, you may have separated from this person due to the interference of others, right? But people could see your potential, hence why they interfered. So people may view you as both being in separation, but both being in love, okay? And others may see you both as having separated, but coming back together over some time. We have deception. So there may have been separation in the past due to some sort of deception. Maybe lies were spreaded, gossip was told in this pairing to separate you two. Maybe someone believed a specific lie, or something happened here. And I'm also feeling for some of you that, with this deception card, it represents more to me that other people try to break your relationship up. And this is also saying that there could be a lot of jealousy, unfortunately, that is projected onto your connection. Okay. We also have the true love card here. So, this is an indication that people do see you as true love, true soulmates. If they ever thought of how a soulmate would be, or a soulmate partnership, how it would be, in reality, you are it. Yourself and your person are it. People also feel like, again, you're very romantic. Your person's very romantic. You're very caring. You're very sensitive to each other's needs. You're very empathetic. And it's not false. And the same love that you project onto each other, you project outwardly also. People also feel that, there's a strong sexual chemistry that you have with each other. And they also feel like you're very open to each other's differences. You're very open as a couple, very inviting, as I mentioned before, very warm. I'm hearing very funny for some of you, and very accepting to others, but at the same time quite private. So that is what people think about your coupling, I should say. Think about you as a couple. I'm getting tongue-tied, guys, excuse me. I feel like with that reading, pile number 1, you guys been through a lot with this person, but this bond is unbreakable, and people do have admiration for this pairing, because you've been through a lot. And no matter how much time, and it's not necessarily the people that have tried to do this is also, this is the people that are viewing you that haven't tried to interfere, right? This is also about people that you don't really know too well. This is how they perceive your coupling. And I feel like, you know, no matter how much times people may have tried to separate you both, and if you're in separation with this person now, you know, it's confirmation for me to say that you and this person will unite once again, you know, because people do see your parent as one that is unbreakable, okay? And you yourself must remain strong throughout this all if you're in separation, okay? And focus on things that you love and know that whatever's meant for you will always be for you and come to you, all right? So that was for you, pile number 1. Let's move on to pile number 2. How do people view you as a couple? Okay. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. How do people view you as a couple? Pile number 2. Okay, so people view yourself and your person as very talkative, very intelligent, right? Some of you may have met this person, or you could still be at university, I'm hearing, or you may have met this person online. So people see you both as highly intelligent individuals, and I'm hearing high Mercury energy. So one of you could be a Libra and one of you could be a Gemini. So they see you as individuals that, you know, like to have a good time, like to have a fun time, that is very sociable. So you may belong to different social groups is what I'm picking up right here. People see you as individuals that have a lot of friends as well. So you're very inclusive with your connection, I feel. Yeah, we have the 7 of Pentacles. So people may feel like your connection is one that is not quite grounded for some reason, because the 7 of Pentacles does speak about, you know, putting in the work, and this person looks quite fed up. So they may see you, because I did pick this up with the Ace of Swords, people may view yourself and this person as maybe having some sort of on and off again connection, unfortunately. And people may see you both as, you know, individuals that don't put in enough effort and work into the partnership, because they may feel that you may cut each other off. And again, you may both belong to the same friendship circle, or you may both live in the same area, and this may have something to do with, you know, people knowing about your disagreements or the fact that you've cut each other off. But there is something around something not being built on stable ground, because Ace of Swords is all about air. It's very mental. So this could be a connection for some of you whereby you may not have met each other yet. You may have just conversated with each other, i.e. you may have met each other over the internet, and you're both not putting in the effort and work in regards to meeting each other in the physical. So people may know of you as a couple, but they may not have seen you with each other. They may just hear of you. Oh, I spoke to so-and-so today. Yeah, I didn't even see this. High Priestess. So there's some sort of mystery around your connection, okay? So I feel like you could be a Pisces, or this person could be a Pisces. And I definitely feel that there's an element of mystery here, no doubt, because your friends and family members may not have met you both. So for instance, you may not have met this person's friends and family, and vice versa. You know, and you may have told your friends and family about this connection, but you may not have been introduced to each other's friends and family. So it leaves people to kind of doubt if the connection actually exists, unfortunately, pile number 2. And for some of you, I'm hearing that that's not the case, Empath B. I've met their friends and family. So if that is the case, then friends and family may perceive this connection to be one of, you know, there's an energy of silence. So again, this is an indication that some of you may actually be in a connection whereby you may regularly have on and off again connection where you cut each other off. And this could also be due to the fact that, you know, one or the other may travel a lot. So it could be a long distance relationship, and people may view your partnership as one that is, you know, it's not built on stable ground. And I'm not saying that if you have a long distance relationship it cannot be built on stable ground, right? I've had a long distance relationship before, right? But I'm just saying that maybe because there's something around this where sometimes you may end the relationship because you may feel to yourself that it's not going to work out, there's no point. Or your person may feel that way, that you cut the situation off, but you remember and realize how well you get on, mentally. So there's a strong mental connection there, and maybe a spiritual connection there with the High Priestess card. And, people may sense the spiritual aspect of your connection because they may feel that your person is very spiritual, or you are both spiritual individuals, those that do actually know you and have seen you with each other, because I'm speaking to about 3 different groups of you here. Remember, it's a general reading, guys, but I do feel there's an aspect of people perceiving your partnership as one whereby you're both not putting in the works. You both may complain about the other person, you both may shut each other out, or if you both exist in each other's real life, because there's an energy around distance here. High Priestess card as well speaks to me of people may feel like you have a secret connection with this individual. Okay. Aside to your connection, which other people don't get to see, or you may tell people about this person and vice versa. And what you tell people when they see you both together, it doesn't match up with the description of what you both said to your friends and family about each other, because your action speaks differently. So people are quite interested in how you are when you're both together, because they do sense there is a strong mental connection you share. But what it is, people are confused as to why you're both with each other. I don't know what it is why she keeps going back, or I don't know what it is why he keeps going back. This is what I'm picking up here. Because what is projected outwardly is different from what you both have, when you're communicating with each other. And I feel, again, it's a strong mental connection that you share. A psychic connection, a spiritual connection. This person may have like Neptune conjuncting your Pluto, or Neptune trining your Mercury, or Pluto, because this is Neptune energy, High Priestess. And this is a Mercury energy. So someone's got like a Mercury conjuncting someone's Neptune here, where there's a deep, strong spiritual connection, or a sextile here, I feel. So there's a hidden aspect about your partnership that people don't get. And they wonder why, for some of you, why you're together. Okay, yeah. We've got the 9 of Rods. So people may feel like you're keeping this relationship hidden. Again, people may not have seen this person. Even if they hear of this person, they feel like this connection is hidden with the 9 of Rods. And people may feel like you're very protective of your actual connection. People may feel like you're both quite shy as well, is what I'm picking up. Or you're both very secretive. And you may have this energy about you both where people guess, are they, aren't they? So you could actually be in a relationship with this person, but you haven't confirmed it yet to other people that you're in a partnership. So there's a lot of question marks about this relationship. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, people may feel like this connection could be quite overwhelming for both of you, because there's something about difference here. There's something about having to make a choice, trying to keep things afloat. So people may feel, that you're both trying to hold on to something that is not stable, or you're both not putting in the work to make this connection stable. I.e. this person not coming to see you enough, or coming to live where you live, or vice versa. This is why people may doubt this actual connection, or doubt that it even exists. And people may feel that you both doubt this actual connection yourselves. There's a lot of doubt here. Again, this could also mean that, I didn't want to say it, but people may feel like, this person's friends and family may say, oh, I don't know if you should trust her, or I don't know if you should trust him. There's something about distrust. People may distrust you being in this relationship with each other, you know, and if that is the case, then you need to listen to your own intuition and not go by what other people think and feel. Yes, it's nice to gain advice from others, but ultimately we have to go by our own judgments, right? And be quite mindful of how much information you tell people, especially if you had an argument with someone. Because if you have an argument with your person, you go and tell your friend or your family member, then they're going to get angry, and then they're going to think bad thoughts. I'm not saying that you shouldn't tell your friends and family members about a disagreement or an argument you had, because obviously you want to vent, you want to tell someone, but be quite mindful with that, because, you know, that image stays in that person's mind, whoever this person is that you're telling. So when you do talk about things being on good terms, they may doubt it. There's something about doubt here, and, you know, people planting their doubt in your mind about your relationship. And remember, you know your person well, and your person knows you well, you know, and to trust your own judgment and make your own call. Okay. So there's the energy of maybe being influenced by others, maybe people creating doubt in your mind. Oh, how's it going to work? You both live abroad, or, you know, how come I haven't seen him? Are you sure he's not doing such and such? Or are you sure that, is this person even exist? This is what you may have heard in the past. Okay. 7 of Cups. Yeah. I feel like we've got a lot of Pisces energy. You see, Neptune, the planet Neptune, your connection has that Neptunian effect, but not Neptune in its higher octave. And if you want to go and check out my sister Nikki K's podcast, she actually speaks about the planet Neptune, right? So if you go to her page, because I left the link of my sister's YouTube channel in the description box below, but on her actual YouTube channel, she has the link for her podcast, right? And she does speak about the planet Neptune. And Neptune belongs to the sign Pisces. Neptune, my sister Vicky K told me, rules Hollywood. And when I was much younger, I always think that Hollywood was glamorous, the glitz and the glamour, you know, so amazing, right? But it's a facade, okay? And this is how I feel that people may feel about your connection. I'm not saying it's a facade, but I feel like people may feel like it's not real. There's something that they feel is false about your connection. And I feel for some of you, it could be due to what was said in the past. And I feel for some of you that your person may have shown their friends and family a picture of you, and people may feel like there's no way you're going out with someone like that. You may have heard that before. Because I feel that you're very attractive. But because of the way there's something about the way you look. You may have Neptune in the first house, or you may have an appearance. Some of you may have Saturn in the first house, right? Or some of you may have like a Libra ascendant. There's something here. I feel Neptune on the ascendant. You know, some of you could have like Pisces rising, right? But there's something about your appearance that looks too good to be true. Marilyn Monroe had, some of you could have blonde hair, whether it's dyed, whether it's wig extensions or something, or natural blonde hair, right? But I feel that you're very alluring and very, very sexy, okay? And some of you could be a Gemini as well, or some of you could be a Libra. There's some sort of Libra, Gemini, and Pisces contact here. But I feel like your family members or friends may have seen pictures of yourself or this other person, and it's like, there's no way. This person looks like a player, or this person looks like she is a gold digger. There's something about that, because to other people, you're very sexy. You're too sexy, and you can't help the way you look, and you can't help if you take care of yourself, you know. And I feel some of you are just naturally pleasing to the eye. And when you have like Neptune on the ascendant, people project onwardly to you as to how they feel you should be. Like, you arouse people, yes, but you also project a fantasy, you know, onto others. So there's something about you always changing your hair color. There's something, yeah, that you guys are too hot. And there's no, you know what, I take that back. There's no such thing as being too hot. You guys are just hot. Too hot for the people that know your person, or too hot for your person's people. Too hot to handle, basically, for the people that know of you. May not have seen you, because there's some sort of secrecy here. Some of you could be seeing someone and this connection is in secret. They could already be involved. That's for a small few of you. I'm sorry to say that. I know some of you don't want to hear that, but if you don't resonate with that, please just leave that to the side. I only say that because we have the Two of Pentacles, someone trying to juggle two things. Some of you may be aware that it's that situation, and this is why your friends and family could be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you in the situation? You know, this person is not going to, this is why I say something's built on faulty ground here. Some people feel, I'm not saying that, but it's how some people feel, that you're both fed up, but at the same time, you're both hanging on and clinging on. And you're both, there's a secret aspect to this connection that people are not privy to, because it's a very private connection. However, you know, people perceive you both to be very, there's a danger with this connection. And I feel the danger is more so in the fact of, you may have told your friends, or if you're close to your family members, about your sexual experiences with this person, and it could be very pleasing to the ear for the other people to hear about. Very romantic in some cases, explicit sometimes. There's a lot that goes on. There could be stripping, there could be, you know, dancing for your person, or your person dancing for you. It's like you both create a fantasy that people are intrigued by, but then it's almost like, okay, that's good that you have that actual, you know, sexual relation with each other all the time, but what about the future? So people may feel like you are both not serious as a couple, though I feel behind closed doors it's not just about the physical. You share magical experiences with each other, you know, but at the same time it's not sustainable. I'm looking at that octopus there, they're quite slippery, so you may both feel that you are both quite flighty. You may have a good weekend with each other, but then it's like you may not hear from each other, or someone says something, or someone says, I'm not coming this weekend, and then you cut each other off. And, you know, it's that I'm feeling, right? Because I do feel Nine of Cups, this Cancerian energy right here. You're definitely a water sign, or this person is a water sign or an air sign, right? But with the Nine of Cups, it does speak about wish fulfillment. So when you're telling your friends and your family members about how you guys be getting down, they're like, what? Listen, let me just go and grab some tea and let me just hear this properly. This is what I'm getting, right? Because with the Nine of Cups, it's like when you express certain aspects of this partnership, people perceive that aspect of your connection to be wish fulfillment. Like they feel like, wow, he got to live out that fantasy, or wow, she got to live out that fantasy. And also, again, if people have not met you and they see a picture of you, their friends or family, or even people in general, because for some reason friends and family are coming strong in these readings, right? And these are the people that know you, and this is what they think and feel. But even people that this to me represents other people that may not be close to you, they see you both as a very happy and positive couple that has met their match. You know, they sense that likability and acceptance within, you know, yourselves towards each other. But they both, you know, I'm saying they both, this could be other couples as well, but yeah, other couples or people that you don't really know. If you go on the street or if you're at a restaurant or etc., people see you both as being very positive, enjoying each other's company. And again, it goes back to, and I'm picking up Mars energy. So there's a lot of sexual energy around your connection, but a very nurturing one. So that's Mars in Cancer for some of you. And people may also feel that eventually you may have a child with this person. You know, because I feel like the sexual aspect of your relationship is very hot. Okay. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So some people, yeah, most people of the Nine of Cups do see yourself and this individual as each other's soulmate. Okay, but they do feel that there's some sort of secrecy around this connection as well. They feel like they would like to get to know you some more. You may have chosen pile number one, but they may feel like, okay, I can't quite put my finger on it. It doesn't feel like it's built on stable ground. However, I feel there's a strong, pull that they have with each other. There's something that keeps bringing them back to each other, and it's more than just a physical. This is a mental, like I said, someone's got Neptune conjuncted someone's Pluto here, or, there's Neptune conjuncted someone's Mercury, or sextile in someone's Pluto or Mercury, right? But I feel like people do see you as true soulmates. Yes, there's a lot of friends involved in this. Let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. I didn't even see this card, but I started off with the Ace of Swords, and I said you both may belong to the same friendship groups, you know each other's family. There's something around, or you may belong to the same neighborhood, right? Or you may have went to university with each other, which means that you both know each other's friends, right? So maybe in the past your friends may have set you up, and I'm hearing for some of you that, wow, do you remember when they first met each other? Like, people didn't necessarily feel like you would have ended up with each other, or because I feel like your connection may have started off in secret. Okay, and there was a shock to this actual pairing, I feel, and I'm hearing. There was a shock because you may have been friends for a long time, and I did pick up on that. People wasn't sure as to whether or not you were friends or not. Oh, we've got one more card. We have Seven of Swords. So there's something, like I said, Seven of Swords is not my favorite card, right? This is Gemini energy. So people may have, and this is clarification, people may have felt that you may have done something sneaky. So this could also mean that, again, if you resonate with what I picked up with the Two of Pentacles, you could be in a partnership with someone and you may have met this person, or vice versa. There's something around that. But for a strong few of you, I feel like people felt as though you were just friends. They didn't know that you guys were in this strong partnership with each other, or they didn't put you both together. That people just felt that you were friends, and you may have hung around with other friends, and you may not have let off an energy that you are actually romantically connected. Okay, and this is about people feeling like, how could they miss it? How could they miss the signs? Like, you guys hit it so well. You guys are quite sneaky. You guys are quite smart. Free yourself. Yeah, they do feel like, for some of you, if you're in a connection whereby you're already involved, or this person's already involved, and you haven't met this person's friends and family, and vice versa, then this could be an indication that your friends and family may feel, or people that you know may feel like you should free yourself from this actual connection, because it's no good, because you may be on the phone complaining about this person, and people may feel like you might as well just end it, or people may feel that way about this partnership because they could know that you're both either not getting on, or you are both involved with other people when you got together. But there's something here that people may feel like you may as well just end the connection then. However, people see you both as free-spirited individuals, is what I'm picking up. This is Gemini energy, Sagittarius energy. But people see you as both independent, free-spirited people. Okay, quite detached and quite private as well. So there's a lot that people want to know about you. You keep people guessing as a couple, right? Yeah, romantic feelings. So people sense the romance with that Pisces energy again. People sense that romance that you have for each other. They see the passion, or they hear of the passion. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And they feel that you both like to explore each other in that way. So they do feel and see that you're a very hot couple. you know, either from the stories they hear or the energy you both give off when you're with each other. They both see you as a very sexy couple. And then we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. People may feel like there's something about you both living separately. And people may feel that if you do have a, you know, long distance partnership, people feel that you should actually try and make it work. You know, one or two of you need to make a sacrifice or just end it. It's what people feel. But they do feel that you should try and give the situation a go. Because I do feel that you both may complain to friends and family, especially friends, about what you're not happy about. You know, we've all done that in the past, you know what I mean? But this is what people feel as a couple. They feel that one or both of you should make a sacrifice or have some sort of truce, i.e. go to move where they live or vice versa, or meet each other halfway, right? Okay, so we also have express your love. So yeah, they may feel like, you know, you're both quite open about who you're with. You're not, you know, because I feel that you're both great communicators. You can articulate yourself well, your thoughts, your feelings. And you're very, you know, good with describing the energy of the relationship. So they feel like even if they haven't met this person already, they know of this person due to the way that you, you know, talk about this person, etc. There's something about wanting to get to know you, wanting to get to meet you. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So, you know, this person's friends and family or your friends and family want to actually meet the other person. Because they've heard so much good about them as well. And they see you as a couple that is not afraid to express your love, because there could be like a lot of trips that you've had with each other. So they may have seen pictures of you both going on little short trips or little destinations, etc. And they feel that the friendship aspect of this connection is quite strong. And if you both focus on that, then the relationship could, you know, last. And then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now, for some of you that are in a connection with someone and you're not getting on, your friends and family or people that know you or know of this relationship may feel that you need to focus more on yourself and, you know, not give too much to this connection. And people may feel that you both, you know, should have a bit of time apart with this honeymoon card. Have a bit of time apart from each other in order to get to know yourself a bit more and to see as to whether or not you want to come back together with each other, because you may have had a lot of disagreements. And again, it leads some people to question why you're with each other, or if this person actually existed. Or it could simply be that due to the fact that you both live separately, it's causing a lot of disagreements and arguments and endings and getting back together. So people may feel like you should both separate in order to see if you actually want to be with each other. And maybe you may miss each other and see how it could work, you know, because they feel that, you know, you both may not appreciate each other a lot, because there is a level of independence here with this free yourself card. They may feel also that either yourself or this person doesn't exist because they haven't met this person, or you're both acting like you're single within this connection. So there's a lot of you. So some people are quite doubtful about this partnership. Some people are intrigued by the nature of the sexual you know, relationship you have with each other. But some people feel like it should be built on faulty ground. You know, it shouldn't be built. They feel like it's built on faulty ground, And people feel like if you want to make this relationship work, then you need to have something or plan for the future. You know, plan what you want to do moving forward. But, you know, the essence of your connections, that people do see that this is a soulmate relationship here, is what I'm picking up, right? So that's what I have for you, par number 2. Very interesting. Okay, it was a little bit tricky to read actually, because this very, you know, very secretive aspects that you have with this person that only you two both share and know about. And sometimes, again, when you're trying to convey that to others, they don't understand, because there's sides that you just express to them that they automatically make an assumption about. All right, so Take care of yourself, pile number 2, and I will speak to you soon. Let's move on to pile number 3. How do people see you as a couple, pile number 3? You chose the tiger's eye. So let's see. One of my favorite stones. Okay, wow. King of Pentacles. People see you both as a stable couple. They may see you as a very attractive couple as well, and people may also see you both as high achievers and being very successful as well. So even if you're not where you want to be, people get this perception of you that you are both in the line of work, or you're both very successful in your line of work. Okay, people just assume that you're married. So even if you don't know these people properly, people assume that you are a married couple, or that you will eventually get married. This is a very stable partnership. We have 9 of Swords. Yeah, so this is an indication here that people perceive you both to be very logical individuals. So this to me is speaking about reliability. So they see your partner as very reliable, very stable, very giving, very, somebody that is there for you, someone that won't let you suffer alone. So someone that will always have your back. So they see you as a couple that, you don't necessarily have to go through, I'm not saying you don't go through hard times, but people see you as being there for each other, being each other's shoulder to cry on, knowing that each other has your best interests at heart. So in the past, some of you may have, gone through a really turbulent time with the number 9 right there. 9's all about endings, but now they see this person as a new person, and it could be vice versa. You may have gone through a very bad time in your life, unfortunately, and you met each other at the right time. You met each other once you done the inner work, once you evolved from where you were, and now you've met each other and you've created a stable foundation with each other. So people see you as both, as being there for each other emotionally, mentally, financially also, regardless if you're a female or a male, okay? And this to me speaks about longevity as well. So people do see longevity within this connection. I'm almost hearing that people may feel like you both have wiped each other's tears away from the past. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So they may have seen you both, or they may, because I keep saying may have, because you may have been single for a long time, and this person may have been single for a long time, but then you met each other. And, people see you as a couple that is either destined to marry, or you act like you're a married couple, or you're very loyal. That's the right word I was trying to find with that Taurus energy. You're very loyal. You have a very stable energy around you. Even if sometimes you guys may have drama in your relationship sometimes, no relationship's perfect. You give off a sense of loyalty, trust, togetherness, us against the world, unbreakable bond, love, luxury. So they see you both as kept individuals, or a kept couple, that you spoil your person, your person spoils you. And they may have seen that this came in after a long time, because again, I feel that you both may have been very single. There's some Capricorn energy here. This person could be a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus, or a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. And I feel like, and I'm hearing Neptune in Taurus for some of you. I'm hearing South Node in Taurus, North Node in Taurus for some of you, or this person. And I feel like people see that you are each other's ideal pairing, that you are an ideal couple. But people may feel like it took you both a long time to get to this point. Yeah, we have the 6 of Cups. There could be children involved, or people may feel like you have that sense of youth. You have that sense of, there's likability in this connection, but you have that sense of youth. You still both retain that childhood, essence of your genetic being, genetic makeup. You both may look young for your age. You may be older than this person if you're a female, or if this is a male, they may be younger than you, doesn't have to be, but you still retain that youthful energy. But at the same time, you are both very mature and stable and intelligent and loyal and dependable. So you're able to flip-flop your energies by being, playful and colorful and animated, to being very studious and serious and logical, and it's you're able to flip between the two. Is what I'm picking up. And people may feel like you are soulmates. Queen of Swords, yeah. People may feel like there's a serious tone to this connection. So I'm sensing people may sense that they can't mess with you. And that could be you as a female. People just see you as a person that's like, not with my man, not with my girl. There's a part of you that doesn't want too much people involved in your actual connection. There's a serious side to you. So or for both of you as a couple. So even if people do see you as very youthful and, because this is very, I know the Six of Cups is Scorpion energy, and because Scorpio rules Pluto's all about unearthing what's been hidden, which also represents the past in some cases. And the Six of Cups does speak about past. This could be like a past lover that you're now in a relationship with. Now it matured into something stable and long lasting. It may have taken a long time for some of you with the Knight of Pentacles. But for some of you, I feel like this is a connection where you may have felt that you met this person in a past life. But however, despite that fact, for some of you, because that's not for all of you, and I'm looking at the bricks there, which is all about stability, people feel like either you're eventually going to have children with each other, or it could be both of the two. You have this energy of being very likable as a couple, being very... you do have this likability factor. You do have this playful side. You do have this childlike energy. It's very Leo-esque for some reason. I know it's the Six of Cups, but you do give off this energy of being in love, but in a, not a scorpionic way. I'm not saying, because Scorpios, they do have that intensity, if they're on their lower vibration, but this is more in a higher octave of a Scorpion. Being loving, being, there's a possessiveness attached to this pairing as well. So they do see that you're both very tightly bonded with each other, but you're not to mess with. There's a serious side that people know with your pairing, with you as a couple, that you can't mess with you guys. Is what I'm picking up, the Queen of Swords. And this could also represent that you've both been through a lot with that scorpionic energy. You've both been through a lot. You're both intelligent. You're both street smart. People can't one up you. That could also be that. So people know that they can't try and work brain on you, as as me and my sisters say, or try to manipulate you, because you are very sharp mentally. You're sharp mentally. You're a good conversationalist, but at the same time, people know that they can't one over you. Very street smart, but very book smart as well. Very intelligent. This is also an indication of being able to read others as well. This is why people may feel like they can't try to, play games with both of you. And they know that you'll both be there for each other and have each other's back. Okay, yeah, we have the Strength card. Some of you could be a Leo, or you could be dealing with a Leo. And this is the energy of being protective of each other. This is the energy also of being there for each other, feeling number 8 at the top of her head, the number of affinity, right? Something that's ongoing. There's a strong Capricorn energy here. And even if you're not a Capricorn, or this person's not a Capricorn, this is high resonance to me to say that it has longevity attached to this partnership, and people feel that it was a long time coming for both of you to actually connect, because you both been through, BS in your past, and now that you found each other, you're not going to let each other go. So people know that this is a serious relationship that will actually result into a marriage, or if it's not a marriage already, and they feel like there's a lot of love here, there's a lot of nurturing here, there's a lot of care here. Flowers could be a thing for some of you. Either you like to gift your person flowers, or your person likes to gift you flowers, or you both may have a love of flowers, or you've blossomed into something more beautiful than what you've experienced in the past. In the past, it wasn't too great. Part number 3, you know, both of you may have felt that you didn't want to encounter a new relationship with anyone again, sorry. But with this pairing, it's like a second chance in love, one that you're not going to jeopardize. This is a powerful pairing. This is a power couple. People perceive you both to be a power couple. People perceive you both to be a couple that is nurturing, both able to balance out your masculine and feminine qualities. Supportive, empathetic, caring. Yeah, we have the Devil card. So yeah, this is a pairing that people may feel is intoxicating, that you're both intoxicated with each other. You're both addicted to each other. You both can't keep away from each other. But at the same time, people realize that this bond is unbreakable. A very seductive pairing as well. You may be a Capricorn. This person may have like a moon or Venus in Capricorn or Mars. You may have a Mars in Leo, or you could be a Leo sun or rising. And Capricorns and Leo, you know, I remember my sister Nikki K saying that, you know, Capricorns rule our 10th house, I believe. And we rule Capricorn's 10th house or something. Yeah, we rule their 10th house, and 10th house is all about success and recognition. So people do see you both as a power couple, and a couple that is going to be successful, or a couple that is actually successful. You know, a couple that is highly visible to the public eye. So you could be, you know, I'm not getting the star card, but there's something here, even if you know, the area that you live, there's something around you both being quite well known or popular, or people, you know, want to find out about you, or there's something intriguing, something addictive about your partnership. But at the same time, you have the Queen of Swords, like, you ain't getting too close, you know. But people sense the seriousness and the fact that there's loyalty in this partnership, that you will have each other's back. We have the 4 of Cups here. So people see you as a couple, as one that could be quite aloof, you know, that has someone that, I haven't got any Neptunian energies here, but appearing that doesn't really invite others into their circle. Or, you know, you may not show emotion when you're out, you know, and I'm not saying emotion to each other. I'm saying that there could be like a standoff energy that you may present to other people. I'm just sensing an air of authority that people have no choice but to respect you both as a couple. And you do have this way about you where you're just not, you know, involved or want to be involved in any BS. So people may feel like there is a energy of coolness, that's the right word, or detachment that you have. But it's only because you don't want to invite any stupidness into your connection. You have this air of, I don't have time for foolishness. So, you know, it's that type of energy I'm picking up. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So people do see you as both. People see you as a couple that is, you know, they may see this as a pairing that is on their way to huge success, a new phase in each other's life. These are people, I feel, in this pairing that knew you before you got with this individual, or vice versa. But they do feel that you are going to be abundant, or you are abundant as a couple, and you're in a new phase of your life, okay? But they're only allowed to see a snippet. We have make the effort. So people do see it as very cute and, you know, giving towards each other. It is an equal balance of give and take. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. They do see you as both making an effort with each other. It's not one-sided. I feel like you're both there for each other. It's safe for you to love. Yeah, you both came out of a very turbulent time in your past, which made you both quite fearful to actually, get into a new connection. And I feel that it was a long time since you were in a partnership. And we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. They feel like you're always growing as a couple. You're both, giving to each other. You're both as in love with each other as the other one is. Like, you're both equally in love with each other. They do see you as a very hot couple as well, like pile number 2. And very loving and very warm and nurturing. And, I'm almost getting that Prince Charming and Queen, or Princess and Queen, energy about your relationship. So you both may like live somewhere where, maybe quite hidden, or you may have a nice place that people may see, oh, there's like a prince and a princess getting together and they got their palace, or there's something around that. But people generally do like you as a couple. They find you to be a very powerful pairing, I'm seeing here. Very attractive as well. And you both may be very, I feel like you're both cute, right? The energy is cute, but at the same time it's a bit cool, like, just, don't come near us or my partner. It's that type of energy, very protective, I should say. And, people see you as very affectionate towards each other. So there's a lot of holding hands, there's a lot of gift giving. You're very affectionate in public as well. We've got unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I don't really feel that. We have that twice here. Okay, so this is confirmation to me with having this twice, because I mixed both of my romance angel decks up, right? This is confirmation to say, I feel that there is an energy that you both give off to other people that they don't have. You don't want them to come close, right? And there's a no nonsense way about you both, and there's an air of authority that you both walk in. You both walk in your power. You both stand in your truth. And this also is saying to me that you both turn others away because you're a very highly attractive couple, and I feel that you gain a lot of admirers, and there's a lot of loyalty here, and you're both equally attractive, and you're always turning people down, or your partner may intervene and say, actually, she's my partner, or actually, that's my partner. It's something like that, but you're both loyal to each other, in front of each other and behind each other's back, letting other people know that you're both taken. And you haven't got enough love to give another person except for yourself and the person that you're with, or your children, or your family. But you're not ready to step out on each other anytime soon, if ever, is what I'm picking up. You let people know that they can't come too close. You let people know that they're not going to disrespect your partner. And your partner lets people know that they're not going to disrespect, people are not going to disrespect you. You're not afraid to let it know that you're in a connection with other people and to turn people down, because you both know what you both had to go through, and you're not going to jeopardize that. So people know that they can't actually try and infringe on your partnership. They wouldn't even dare. But people do feel like you deserve each other because you've both been through a lot. So you are each other's right match. And then we have engagement. People want you to get married, pile number 3, if you're not married already. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment, but it's like a guessing game. When would they marry? Or people are guessing, are they married or not? Because you both give off an air of authority that you are actually married already. And if you're not married, people actually feel that you should actually get married because you are each other's ideal partner. And you both are deserving of the love that you're both giving to each other because of what you've both been through. Okay, so that's very sweet, pile number 3. Okay, so continue to grow and work on your love, and continue to grow and work on your self-love. Okay, because once we work on our self-love, we see more beautiful blessings occurring in our romantic life and other areas of our life. So that was an amazing pick a card. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Please take care of yourself. Pile number 3, peace out. All right, pile number 4. Let's take a look at how people perceive you as a couple. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. this is an indication that people feel like, I'm getting a lot of unbreakable bonds right here. All right, people feel like you won't leave each other, okay? People may also feel with the Eight of Cups, because the Eight of Cups does speak about walking away from something that no longer serves you. And people feel with this Eight of Cups in the reverse that you both won't leave each other. There's too much to, there's nothing to gain from leaving. You'll lose more if you left each other. So people may feel like you are supposed to learn something from each other by being with each other. We've got the King of Rods. This is Leo or Sagittarius energy. Some of you could be a Leo, or some of you could be a Sagittarius. Or you could be connecting with a Leo or Sagittarius, or someone could be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. And with that scorpionic energy, there's something about people may feel like this could be an ex-partner, right? It doesn't have to be for all of you, but people may feel like there's something that you're not leaving, because Sagittarius are very independent, but they may feel like you're both not evolving somehow. There's some sort of evolution that needs to take place. You may both hold on to things that don't serve you, ways of being in this partnership that don't serve you. You're both not leaving things in the past to begin anew for some of you. You're both not taking action. Some of you may not be in a relationship with this person yet. Some of you are. But that's for some of you. But for some of you, I feel like people see you as a couple to be very dynamic. There's strong leadership qualities here. So both powerful individuals separately, but together, very dynamic, very fierce, very bold, very courageous, go-getters, sexy is what I'm hearing. Confident individuals as well. So I'm hearing there's no surprise why they got together. Yeah, we've got the Magician. So people do see you as very charismatic as a couple, very sociable, very talkative, easygoing, easy to get to know. Looking at the 4 elements on his, so you got good communication skills. So you could be very chatty, or your person could be very chatty. You could be very down to earth. People find you to be very down to earth, very chatty. There's sparks of excitement with yourself and your person. People may feel like, what are they going to do next? Or I can't wait to see so-and-so. Or, there's something around that, something around social media. You both may have presence on social media. People find you to be very exciting, very charismatic, very persuasive. And I don't say persuasive in a negative form. I say persuasive in a way whereby you're able to sway people onto your team, onto your way of being. When I say way of being, I mean way of thinking. So if you explain something to someone, they automatically will want to be your friend, or, they resonate with you, or you have a way with words. You have a way with making people feel positive. You're very confident. People see you as very confident people. Together you create an energy of power. And if I was to give your relationship a color, I should have gave it to the others as well. I will say yellow and orange. Yeah, so some of you may be a Leo. This person could be a Leo or a Sagittarius or Gemini. Very intelligent. So you have this way as a couple to be very inclusive. You'll speak to anyone. People enjoy conversing with you. Very sociable. You may know a lot of people. We have Page of Swords. So people may see you both as a couple as individuals, I say, that can be quite argumentative. They may feel like you argue a lot, but the thing is, people like you as a couple, but they may feel like there's an aspect of your partnership that could be tweaked. Nothing's perfect. And they feel like, okay, they're holding on to negative aspects, which makes them argue, but they won't leave each other. But they won't face what's making them argue in order not to argue. So people may feel like you may argue unnecessarily because they like you individually and they like you also as a couple, but they feel like it's immature when you do argue, because there's no need to argue, because you're both such great people that it's almost spoiled by this energy of when you do get in that energy. Yeah. And then we have the Three of Rods. This speaks of waiting, right? Waiting for your ships to come in. People may feel like you are both onto something good, because we've got the King, I should say. We do have the Queen of Wands here, but we're not going to get to her yet. But we have the King of Rods. King of Rods is an entrepreneur. So some of you may have started some sort of business. This is a power couple to me. People see you as great manifestors, right? They see you as good communicators, good salespeople, whether that's selling your personality without you realizing it. You're able to win people over. People like you. They want to help you, is what I'm picking up. But some of you may have planted a seed, and people see that whatever you planted out into the universe, you're going to be abundant. You're going to make a huge profit. So people do feel that in the future, you know, you'll be very abundant. All this connection is abundant. People also feel that, you know, there's something that you could be both waiting on, that they may feel that, okay, yeah, I could see them two getting married or settling down, but they have to work through their differences before that happens. People may feel that you should actually wait before you actually take that leap of faith, because there's something in this partnership which needs to be ironed out. So people may feel like you both should wait, or you should have waited to be together. Yeah, we have the Two of Rods. This could be like a different culture background connection, or a connection whereby, yeah, this could be a connection whereby it's a long distance relationship. So people may feel like there's some sort of pause on this relationship. I say that also because I have the Hanged Man. For some of you could be a Pisces, or you could be connecting with a Pisces. Some people feel, how people view you, I should say, and also how people feel, you know, it's coming up in your reading, is that there is something from the past that needs to be released, because they do enjoy you both as a couple. But with the Two of Rods, how do people see you as a couple? People see you and view you as a couple to be a couple that is different. So you may both speak different languages, could be of different cultural backgrounds. It's almost like they view you as worlds apart. They wouldn't necessarily put you both together, but energetically, as in the physical, right? But energetically, you just match. You've got an electrifying connection, electrifying personality. You're able to, you know, with your energy and this person's energy merging, you're able to create something electrifying, something exciting, something fantastic is what comes to mind. Some people may want to delay. So I'm getting this. I had this with part number one. Some people may be quite jealous of this partnership. People may view you both as eventually having it all with his hands, you know, he's holding the world in his hands. And some people may actually want to put a stop to that with the Hanged Man, because they can sense that you're destined for some sort of success as appearing, as a, you know, and they may view you as both having the world in your hand. They see you as great manifestors as well. Very attractive people. You could be, you know, you may have like a quirky dress sense, or this person could be quite quirky. Someone's got a seductive, sexy voice. Someone, you know, I feel both of you are very highly attractive people, and your energy is attractive, right? Your mannerisms, your voice, your the way of being, the way you move. There's something here that some people are quite threatened by, and they may want you both not to be together. Yeah, Four of Swords. Some people may prefer if you split up, unfortunately. How do people see you both as a couple? As powerful, you know, because the Tower card is represented by Mars, right? Mars was, you know, Scorpio was ruled by Mars once upon a time. And, you know, Scorpios are very mysterious. They're very sexy. They're very seductive, alluring, intriguing. So people, I feel, are quite intrigued by your partnership. Some of you may have like a Mercury in Scorpio as well, that turns others on. People may find you both to be very persuasive, yes. Some of you could be a Gemini, but people may find you both to be hypnotizing is the right word. Intrigued by you. I'm hearing obsessed with you. So some people could actually be obsessed with your partnership. What's going to happen next? You know, are we going to see them? There's something around that. How do people see you both as a couple? Some people don't want to see you as a couple, unfortunately, pile number 4. It could anger some people that you are together. And some people may wish for this to break up. But people feel that your parent is too powerful. It's like, you guys are a powerful couple. Like, you ignite emotions within people that brings out, you know, I feel like you're both highly attractive people where people may lust over your partner, or people may lust over you and think, well, damn, he's got, you know, he's hot or she's hot. Like, okay, I get it why they're together, you know, and people may, I wouldn't say fantasize, but they may try and focus on how you are with each other intimately, or they just imagine you both to have an explosive sex life with that scorpionic energy, with Mars being all about action. Mars rules, you know, sex, right? So that people view you both as having a very explosive sex life. Like, your sex life is 10 out of 10. They view you as both being good in bed, being a compatible match, is what I'm picking up. Which may not bother some, but for some people it's like, why do they have to have it all? We have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, you could be a Leo, or this person could be a Leo. It could be a same-sex relationship. And again, I feel like people view this connection to be a very passionate connection, where you're able to, you know, enhance each other creatively. So we've got the King and we've got the Queen. You know, so this is an indication for me that people may see you, yes, again, as a power couple. And people do sense that level of loyalty within this connection. People see that you do create. People feel like, you know, with the 8 of Rods, that it's got some sort of Uranus connection here as well. That people may have felt that you started off suddenly. You know, you're not each other's usual type, and you just somehow fit. Some people view you as a couple as being different. So again, you could be of different cultural backgrounds. People view you as being leaders. People put their trust in you. People view you as to be very trustworthy, very open, very kind, very giving, very nurturing. Some of you could be mothers, or people feel that eventually you will become a mother or a father with this individual. They feel you're just a sexy pair, and you know, your relationship is very, you know, unorthodox, eccentric, but exciting and fast-paced. Some of you may travel a lot. This could be long distance. They also feel that you could be the one for each other. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. It's like they feel that you've met each other's match. Trust. There's a lot of trust in this connection with that Leo energy. Leos have big hearts. They're very trusting. They're very loyal. This situation is calling for you to have faith. They may feel like there's an energy of, you know, distrust in the relationship. This could be one of the reasons why there's arguments, but they feel that that should be taken out of the equation, because you both are loving towards each other. You both are, you know, you both are loving towards each other. So there's, you know, there's no level of distrust that should be placed in this connection. We have trust again twice. So there's trust on both sides. So people feel like you're both loyal to each other. They feel like you both love each other, and you should, if there is a level of insecurity, that should be cut out, because there's love that is seen from the outside looking in. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. People feel that you are both going to be abundant. There's some sort of power couple you're in, or they may feel like, you know, even if you don't work with each other, they feel like you're both successful or you're on your way to greatness, you know, building a legacy with each other, or you should get into partnership. We have separation. So this is for some of you where some people would want you to unfortunately separate, because you're a very passionate couple, very likable, social in some respects, and sexy, hot. Yeah. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, so people may want you to separate, unfortunately, which is what they want. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, because the level of trust here is strong, and I feel some of you may be aware that people may want you to separate. We have true love, so people see that this is a true love relationship. And we have wedding. People eventually see that you will get married, or that you should marry. Okay. And we have stay optimistic about your love life, healing family issues, and getting to know each other. So people feel that eventually you will get married, and you should know each other some more before you actually get with this person, because I did pick up that some of you feel that you're rushing into this connection. But all in all, people are, you know, fascinated with yourself and your person. I need to go now because the video will cut out.